Let's take a look at this 3B model of the ear. So I'm going to turn it sideways so that we can see more of the structures here. And out here we have the fleshy part of the ear. This is known as the auricle. That's your fleshy part of your ear. And then you have the ear canal. This is the external auditory canal, which dead ends into the tympanic membrane, or what we refer to as the eardrum. So then this bone here, this is your temporal bone. So that external auditory canal goes through the opening in the temporal bone. Remember that external auditory or acoustic meatus. And then it terminates at this membrane here, which is the tympanic membrane, or what we commonly refer to the eardrum. And then attached to that is a small bone, which is one of the middle ear bones that you have. And so this is the malleus, which is then attached to the incus, which is then attached to the stapes. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to zoom in on that region right there. So I just want to be able to see that in a little bit more detail. So again, here we have our tympanic membrane. Here we have our malleus. We have our incus right here. And then we have our stapes here. So malleus, incus, stapes. And those are the three inner ear bones, okay, that are going to help transmit vibrations. Okay, so that's going to take us to the inner ear. So we have our external, sort of what's considered the external ear, we have the middle ear, and then we have the inner ear. Okay, and so we have this tube out here. This is known as the eustachian tube. Right, so this is one that helps relieve pressure. Right, it's connected to the nasal cavity. So this is going to help relieve pressure inside of that inner ear. All right, so if we go ahead and we sort of flip it up like this, again, we have our external canal, right, ends in the tympanic membrane, malleus, incus, stapes, and then that's going to be connected to portions of the inner ear, which are this structure here. So here we have, this is known as the vestibular apparatus, which consists of three semicircular canals, so 1, 2, and 3. Notice that they are in X, Y, and Z planes. That's going to help us with our balance and our orientation. And then two structures known as the vestibule and the utricle and the saccule, right? And those are going to help us understand how fast we're going, right? Changes in motion. And then this snail-looking structure here, this is known as the cochlea. And sound waves are going to be transmitted through the cochlea. And we'll take a look at the inner cochlea in a different video, but they're going to be transmitted through the cochlea. And then you have your vestibular nerve, the cochlear nerve, which makes up one of the cranial nerves, right? The vestibulocochlear nerve. So we'll go ahead and we'll drop that back in there. And that is the anatomy of the ear.